welcome to Gusto News once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing. Yes, to this channel. Thank you so much. It's Gusto News. Yes, my name is Shay, and of course, we are here right now to bring you the very latest. It's another live, lovely Wednesday evening right here. It's after 4 hour. Yes, after 4 right here in the city of Lagos. Thank you so much, guys, for always doing that. Please, if you're watching for the first time, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. It's the news. We've got Buju in the building. We also have the likes of Tiwa Savage and of course Simi. There's a sprinkle of Wizkid as well in there. And yes, that's all we have for you. Yes, we go straight down to the business of the day, starting with Buju. Now, we know how Buju, quite an amazing artist. 2021 has been that year for Buju. He's done quite a lot for the culture this year. One of the major artists this year. Collaborations, Buju is there. Features, in terms of, on his own songs and everything, is there as well. In terms of his own personal song without features as well, Buju has been there as well. Now, Buju is killing 2021. Feeling is one of the biggest songs. Before then, there were talks about him and Wizkid doing songs together. And then, of course, we know how Wizkid has been quite instrumental to the rise of Buju this year as well. We also know how, Starboy and Buju have done quite a lot together. Just of recent, we had the O2 concert 2 days back to back. Buju actually appeared on that one. They have a song together called Mood. Yes, Mood is the name of the song of the Made in Lagos Deluxe, and Wizkid as well submitted that Made in Lagos Deluxe for the Grammys. That means Buju actually has a shout for the Grammy Award. Even if it's a certificate, he does have a shout at the end of the day if Wizkid gets to win that one. We know how as well before then they won Feeling as well with Ladipo also doing his thing right now. Buju is already one of the major artists for in Nigeria this year as well. We know he dropped that one, Sorry I'm Late, the EP, and Buju has not relented ever since then. With Wizkid at the O2 did his thing. Of course, we know how the performance was really, really great. A lot of artists, talking about how Buju, fans as well, talking about how Buju did well on there the first day, the second day as well. Buju is still in London. Of course, lots and lots of commendations coming from everyone on Buju, and of course Wizkid getting all the praise actually, and Buju talking about how Wizkid is the one that confirmed him, how Wizkid is the one that he will forever be grateful to, and all of that. A lot of people also throwing shades at Burna Boy as well because of what Wizkid has done for Buju, but of course Buju is not saying anything. He says he loves Burna and he loves Wizkid as well. Now, we know that Buju does have a show in Lagos December 22nd, 2021 at the Balmoral Hall. I'm late. The concert is set to happen. But before then, Buju, who is still in London right now, actually had a show in London and it was sold out. So Buju actually did a Wizkid in London. Maybe, although a smaller venue, but of course, Buju sold out the show as well, and it was really, really, really amazing. I had a sold out show just yesterday. Of course, we know this Bella Shmurda came through for him as well. Bella Shmurda also performed alongside Buju at Wizkid's show a day before, and right now is coming to support Buju at his show. Also, we can see Buju here actually performing to the crowd, a sold out crowd, and everyone loving every bit of what Buju brought on stage. Buju right here, and this, of course, his Black Bones also was on ground to actually serenade everybody, to deliver that one. Blink also featured Buju as well. And of course, everyone asking, how exactly did Buju get to this point where he could sell out a venue in the UK, in London, for a fact, and that is really amazing. We know how much Buju has improved, how much he has grown this year. To Your Ears Entertainment has been quite something. His manager, Bayan, as well, has done quite a lot for him. We know songs like Code Outside with Timaya. We know he has that Feeling with Ladipo. He has Mood, with Wizkid. He has Confident with Savage as well. A couple of other songs of his own. We know he has Outside. He has that one, Testimony. There's Okechukwu featuring the Cavemen. There's Never Stopped as well. A couple of other songs of that one. The Sorry I'm Late, the EP. And Buju, quite doing well for himself at the moment, and he's just done a Wizkid in London with that show that he did just yesterday. Now we move on to Tiwa Savage. Simi, of course, and Tenny Makanaki. Now, Wizkid as well is involved in this. Now, a lot of people have talked about how Wizkid has used his platform to raise a lot of artists and everything. O2 in 2019, there was Oxlade, there was Fireboy DML, there was Naira Marley as well that came on stage for that one. This year, O2 in 2021, there's Loj, Black Bones, Buju. Yes, there's been Buju, there's been Bella Shmurda, there's been a couple of other artists, Thames, Elamai. Wizkid has used this platform, 20K capacity, to actually expose a lot of Nigerian artists to the international audience, which is really, really amazing and is good to see. Now, talking about Wizkid, a lot of the time there's been quite a lot of takes about how, on Twitter, how, female artists don't support each other, they didn't support each other. When Thames got the Grammy nomination, of course, Tiwa Savage came through and said, shout out to my girl Thames and Angelique Kidjo. They are really, really amazing. Tiwa Savage came out to support. Simi as well came out to support, and of course, hail Thames for that one. Say, Omo, we love to see this. It's really amazing. But one thing that we've not really seen is female artists bringing up another female to the limelight. Now, we know about the fact that female artists in Nigeria, upcoming ones, are out there every now and then. And this person on Twitter is saying, Omo, Tiwa Savage, Simi, Tenny, all of them are there for trouble. Very big trouble, of course. Tiwa Savage, in some sort of trouble at the moment alongside these guys because someone is bashing them really, really well. And this guy, Kelvin Odance, is talking. Now, we know Tiwa Savage quite, is out there with somebody's son. Really, really love this song. Of course, we know Tenny as well doing a thing, endorsement here and there. We know Simi is out with woman. Adekunle Gold's wife is out with woman, supporting women and everything. But Kelvin, and Yemalade also doing a thing. Kelvin Odance does not even see the sense or does not see, all of these things. Instead, he's talking about how these guys are not bringing other younger female artists up. Now, here's the statement. He said, you can point out upcoming male artists that were discovered, groomed, and helped onto the limelight by establishing male artists like Davido, Wizkid, Banky W, etc. What are the established female artists like Tiwa, Simi, Tenny, and co. doing to help other upcoming female artists? Question. Where no one fit answer except the people themselves. Now, he says, what are established artists? This is a general question to successful female artists in the music industry. Since I became familiar with Nigerian music, which female artist was discovered, groomed, and helped onto, the limelight by another older established female artist? I really want to know if there are any. Now, Kelvin Odance asking if there really is a female young artist that can say, oh, you know what? I got to this point due to another female artist helping me to become who God wants me to be. Of course, an artist, definitely. But right now, this guy is asking all the questions. Even the female artist, Tiwa Savage, of course, by Don Jazzy. We know Tenny by Dr. Dollar. We know Yemalade by Taye Aliyu. We know Simi, of course, by, Steve Babayeko. So male artists actually helping the female ones, these ones that we mentioned, to the limelight. We don't know which female artist has gone through the ranks of these female artists to actually becoming a superstar. Of course, answers, questions, everything, left, right, and center. This guy is still talking. And he says, I'm also very curious to know what Simi is doing to help females into the music industry. She seems to be an outspoken feminist. Excuse me. In the industry. I mean, aside from her singing a feminist themed song, Woman, that appeals to women and brings more money into her bank account. Excuse me. Now, this person is saying Simi is a feminist. She supports women with her song and everything. She should do more to actually support more female upcoming artists to the limelight. I don't know what Simi is doing about it. I don't know if she's done, but this is what Mr. Kevin Odance is saying. He said Wizkid was signed by Under Banky and broke free to establish his own label. Two-Face as well. Naira Marley is a recent entrant into the industry, but has his own record label and promoting other artists. What is stopping female artists? Look at Tiwa and Naira Marley. Tiwa has been holding down the industry for at least 5 years before Naira Marley became a successful, popular name. Yet Naira Marley has his own label and is promoting other artists. What exactly is stopping Tiwa from promoting upcoming females? Excuse me. So yeah, that is what this guy is saying. Of course, a lot of things. What do you think about that one? Guys, let's have your thoughts. That is all we have for Gusto News on this one. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. What do you think? Tiwa Savage, Tenny, everyone, female artist, Bruhaha. Of course, Buju doing a Wizkid selling out art, in London. Put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Excuse me once again before we go.